Welcome to another episode of Konya Motaku Mario. We are here at episode 47, and forgive that noise, that is construction we have going on in our studio right now. We're just working on it.
Making it better.
So, we are doing some repairs in our studio, but it'll be pretty awesome when we get it done. We're replacing our hardwood, our studio floors with hardwood floors. Be really nice.
For the crabs to run around.
For the crabs, yeah. We've got a lot of things to talk about today, and we haven't had an episode in a while, so let's try not to waste time and get to all the big things we need to talk about. In the studio today, we have first off Turbos86 from everywhere.
Yeah.
Yay! We have the always angry Bex.
Yahoo.
Yahoo! And we have Kyyuna, our
Yo.
construction guy.
Yo.
And also we have special guest Crab number 19 graciously agreed to be here with, even though he has such a busy schedule, but Fukuda was really nice this week to give him some spare time to make it down to our studio today. So let's try to have a good show. As usual, let's start off with some headline news. Yay! News sound is in sync this time.
Oops.
So first up, we have in the recent Samui Ne Smileage release event yesterday, there was traditional release event things that you see going on, but in one of the MCs and in a news report that covered this particular release event for Smileage, Fukuda Kanon let out some really interesting information that she recently has been accepted into university, and she will be starting next year. Yay!
Yay!
So for all the people who have JD1 fetish, next year is the next for you. Or JD2 for some Moriti action, or JD3 for some Momo action.
JD4 now. I mean next year.
Oh, next year.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah. So very interesting. She will be in Smileage, and so she will be in university, and I will talk more about this later. But,
do we know what school she's
no,
going
we don't know at school, but I don't know. Do you guys want to take guesses?
I bet it's same as my chill.
Yeah, that's what everyone thinks as well. That's like the one school that everyone can get into because it's very easy to get into. Not to take any way, I'm sure Kanon is a smart girl or something like that.
Oh, something.
I don't know.
You know what? You know what? Actually, I'm gonna go with a curveball. She's gonna go same school as Yuka.
Maybe.
Let's discuss that during.
Yes, let's save that for next thing. But speaking of, Hello Project and universities, if any of you guys watched Tore this past week with Momo as the special guest, yes, she also dropped some big news. I don't know if it's new or not. Maybe the hardcore Momo fans know this, but this is the first time I've ever heard it. Momo on TV, or in general to the media, finally shared what she's actually studying in university. She is now a JD3 going on to her 4th year next year. She said she is studying to be an elementary school teacher.
Oh, I heard that before.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Yeah.
I guess I don't care about
You just don't care, yeah.
Yeah. First time I ever heard about it.
Yeah, so we don't care. But I thought it was big news, but I guess not. Yeah, if you aren't a big Momo fan, that's big news for you then.
Cool.
Next thing we have up on our news, a couple days ago, we have former C-ute member Umeda Erika tweeted at the famous Shuhei Machi, the I guess IT manager, I don't know, technology manager of UFA right now. Former C-ute manager before he took this new IT position. She gave him a tweet and said she just said that basically, hey, I just turned 21 recently, and Shuhei responded back with an invitation to dinner. So
Ooh.
Ooh.
we'll see some interesting things develop soon. Maybe.
What does that mean?
I don't know.
Time to
Manager-
sign up to be managers.
Yeah. It's if they graduated, it's
Fair game.
So and she's 21, so that's also
Legal.
Yeah.
couple people think she's trying to get her way back into Cute with this now.
You're right.
I don't know. It's probably not high on her priority list, but we'll see. We'll keep you guys posted as to what happens.
Incoming 12th gen.
Yeah.
Oh, pass, please.
Cute
Last
second
thing-
gen.
Yeah, Cute second gen.
Cute second gen.
Okay.
Last thing on the news this week, we have on the Hello Project YouTube channels, the Berries channel specifically, they released a preview for their new music video called Want, and it is pretty interesting. Have you guys all seen it?
Kawaii.
Yes.
Yeah. What do you guys think? What are your initial impressions?
As for a Barry's PV, kind of standard in how they always just change from one setting to another. So I don't know. I guess I kind of like that drastic change from their last single compared to the new music video they released.
Oh, you mean they're lazy? They're back to the music video making formula of dance shot, close up, and
Right.
then some kind of scene.
They do that with
Yeah,
all, though, so it doesn't
sounds
matter.
about right with every other PV though.
Yeah, but then with the other the other groups, Hello Project groups, their music videos were moving away from that formula. I'm surprised that they got so lazy with berries again.
Oh, well, I guess the only PVs I've been following are only Cutes and Morning Musume. So I don't know if Smileage is PVs or anything.
Well, their new thing is the no dancing at all PV that for their latest one.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was just an excuse because when I heard her like
Yeah.
Oh.
That could be the reason. But yeah, so it does go back to the kind of standard formula for the typical PVs that Hello Project tends to bring out. One thing though, they are again going back to that very adult image that they had back in like
Yoga.
Yoruga Akeru. And so this time it's kind of along the same lines except just like a different color, and it's
Yes,
got
it's
the
dark.
lace thingy with the I don't even know what they're called, but all the
Nope.
stuff on their legs.
Yeah, outfit is pretty freaking amazing.
It's pretty crazy. It's quite a contrast to the tie covers that they've been doing, which has been like a really, I guess, more family friendly image.
Okay, that's the way you want to put it. Yeah.
Makes sense, I guess.
So yeah, we'll have to see where they go with that. Any last thoughts on the Berries PB? Anything about the outfits or shooting of it?
No.
They look hot. That's pretty much it, I
Yeah.
guess.
I think as far as the Otos are concerned, a lot of them have been thinking really highly of Kumaicho now, or saying that she's really shining in this particular one, showing off how much model potential she has from just her
right.
physique, and that really shines in based on the outfit and I guess the shots that she gets. So
Definitely.
I'm sure everyone has been thinking that for a while, but they usually don't get the most, I guess, attractive PVs to wear. So it's a good chance for Kumaicho to shine.
Macho.
And with that, let's move on to our main discussion topics for the episode. First up, so like we said earlier, Fukuda Kanon of Smileage is now has announced that she will be going to college next year, and she will be starting her JD1 next spring.
So smart.
Yeah.
So smart.
Now, this brings up a lot of questions from Smileage fans. One most obvious being, does this mean this is the end for Smileage? Like, are they gonna break up after she leaves now? Is she going to graduate?
She's not saying she's leaving.
She's not saying she's leaving, but are they going to do that because she might leave, or is she going to leave because of this? I don't know. Do you guys have any thoughts on that?
I really think that's a possibility, knowing how Smileage has been. I don't know how Sunku's been with them lately, but it sounds like a really good possibility. She might be leaving the group within a year, maybe.
Seems like it. I mean,
really?
I don't know. I mean, a lot of other.
To be honest.
No, yeah, go ahead.
To be honest, it all depends on Yeon Summer herself. If she still likes doing what she's doing right now, I'm pretty sure she's gonna stay and focus on studying as well, both at the same time.
Right.
I think it really depends on what she's going to study and what universities she got into.
I suppose.
I have a feeling if they were a famous university, she would have said so at yesterday's thing.
Yeah, but then I don't think the management wants her to say what, even if it's a famous university, so she wouldn't get stalked or anything.
Makes sense.
I guess, but like with Konkon, they announced her university really fast.
Yeah, but she
graduated before that.
Yes,
but
so that doesn't matter anymore.
Guess.
Yeah.
People will find out anyway, though.
I'm sure people will find out. I mean, they found out where Kumaicho goes already.
Yeah.
Yeah, they know where Momo goes.
Yeah, they would know where Momo goes as well. So,
Yeah.
I don't know. The thing is, though, realistically, I don't see her going to a prestigious college. I just don't think she could pass that kind of entrance exam.
Yeah.
You know, if she did, though, it would make everything that Yuka did seem so pointless.
Right, which is the second concern that is brought up by all the Yuka fans that suddenly come back now after this announcement. So as you all know, Yuka recently left Smileage because of not being able to handle school and idol work together. And now, seemingly, Kanon, who is, I would say, a lot less known for being intelligent than Yuka, has managed to do what Yuka could not accomplish. Based on the press statements that they've released publicly about all this, but I don't know, what do you guys think?
Yuka better be a lawyer when she's done
Yeah.
schooling or something. Better be something epic.
I
or
would.
not
If she
worth
was
it.
a lawyer, I would hire her.
Why would you need
Straight
to
up.
hire a lawyer?
Just to do nothing, just
Yeah,
file
just
paperwork
have
for me,
her.
just whatever.
Of course, be my secretary.
That's not
What?
a job for a lawyer.
Yeah. But I
Get
mean,
into yeah.
like we see every now and then hints of what Yuka has been up to, and it seems like maybe she didn't have to necessarily leave or quit being an idol to handle school at the same time, but it seems like she's really enjoying her school life. So she probably would have wanted to do that regardless of how everything worked out anyways.
Yeah, real life for the win, idol life for the lose.
That's kind of the Yuka motto there.
Fans buy.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, it kind of goes back to like, if Yuka really, I'm pretty sure Yuka could handle it, but maybe it was like, at the very beginning of all this, the Yuka leaving and everything, there's a lot of like troll stuff going on against the anti-Yakiniku, and I'm starting to think maybe that was a bigger thing than just troll. So to let me clarify, a lot of people felt that Yuka left because some of the fans were starting to get a bit too inappropriate with how they act and everything, and they were kind of starting to just, piss her off. And, they have a pretty big reputation within Smileage for being that kind of, I guess, bad fan, we'll call it. Like, to do inappropriate stuff during events and concerts.
Right.
And when this whole the graduation happened, everyone immediately took to attacking them and putting them at fault for Yuka's grad, which at the time everyone thought was just okay. They're just joking because they're the typical scapegoat that you always go to just because they're always causing trouble anyways.
Yeah.
But now, like, no one is able to do this. So does that mean maybe it's not just school?
Pretty sure there was more than that to Yuka's grad, but that's really something we'll never find out, and they'll never talk about.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we never will, but it's just kind of weird. Like, she's probably the last person I expected known to enter college, because I don't think she ever talked about wanting to go to college.
Well, she kept her private stuff
Yeah,
really
she
separate.
keeps it. Yeah, she keeps it really separate. But you know, it's like whenever she was before that, before going into college, for the past 2 years, she never talked about high school, compared to like, say, Vinapu, who blogs about school all the time. You know.
Because that's all Linafu has?
Yeah, I guess.
I don't know.
Or, I mean, like, 9th and 10th gen, they always talk about school as well. Like, Kudu is
Yeah.
always talking about, like, oh, I have an exam today. You know, or Fukuchan's like, oh, I got 100 on my exam today. Or something.
So smart.
Yeah.
I know. So, well, even
So
ID.
lazy.
Yeah, ID as well. She's always, you know, doing homework, and she talks about school a lot.
Nadi's out with perfect grades.
DVD and whatnot, yeah. But yeah, like, she never really mentioned any of that, so this, I think for most people, this comes as out of the blue.
Well, fans were expecting it, expecting some sort of announcement or leaked news
Right.
regarding when those final year high school students were gonna go to university or college next year or not. So things, I guess the fans were expecting it around this kind of these couple of months that they would talk about these kind of things. Just they didn't expect Kanyeong to be the one of the girls to say it.
Right. That's a good point. Like, there's a whole lot of girls right now kind of on that borderline between JK3 and JD1, end of high school and beginning of college, if they choose to do so. And so right now is kind of the season where it's like, who is moving on to higher level education, and what does that mean? Like, are they going to quit now? Or it's, you know, we do know though that, like, so Nyeon said this yesterday. Aicho did not say anything, so I guess we can assume she's not going to college. Which is weird because
Smart.
well, no, I mean, her recent things from Namasma, she's like going really crazy into the art history and all this stuff. Like, she brings it up a lot when she's trying to teach the other members,
Right.
Painters and stuff about history of paintings and whatnot. I would imagine she would go to some kind of art school for just fun, if not anything else.
Maybe she will, but it's not a college, so she's not gonna bother mentioning it. I don't know.
Maybe. Yeah, that could be it.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's another thing to keep out for. On that same note, though, Ikubo she's on that same timeline. She should be,
Right.
if she is going to, she will be heading off to college soon as well.
And no words.
And yeah, and no words. So I don't know. Do you guys think she's gonna go off? To
No
college?
idea. We don't know enough about 10th gen yet.
That's true.
They're still so new.
They still are really new.
Yeah.
Sounds like it'd be pretty hard though. Like, she's been in for like a year and
Yeah.
trying to manage uni at the same time. That'd be kind of crazy.
True. And they
What's
always
like-
make. Yeah.
What's like the age that they have to go to school in Japan?
You don't
Like-
have. There's no.
Until you mean until what level of education is mandatory? Mandatory.
Well, in Holland, you actually have to go to school until you're 18. So
In Japan, you have to finish middle school.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
and then high school you can skip.
cool.
Which
So all of this stuff is really. I mean, all these girls already are doing stuff that's not legally
Mandatory.
required. Yeah, mandatory by the government.
Right.
And yeah, like university, like most people, I don't think get a university degree anyways because it's not needed for. They usually start their like a vocational school, like a training school, or like a specific non-university, but like a specific job training school, or they just go straight to working.
Yeah.
Right.
So the system is a little bit different, but it's interesting to see that they choose to do these things, and they are thinking like far down the line after their idol career ends, which is I think something that most fans can't do very well.
So like, no, you're idol forever.
Yeah,
I
always
wish.
17.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah. So I don't know. We will keep you guys posted on what happens with.
Well,
Kanon.
one thing's for sure though.
Yes.
Ivy's going to university. We just don't know which one.
Yeah, she has to go to university.
She's that smart.
Yeah.
Probably Toda
I would not be surprised if it's Todai.
or some
Waseda
other crazy
or
one.
Kyo.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty
Waseda.
impressive, actually.
It'd be interesting if you see like Yuka and Airi at the same school together.
That would be so
Then
awesome.
that makes it even worse for Yuka. Why she had to quit?
I
Yeah,
guess.
If Ivy's, who's even more busy from day to day, can
Right,
do it.
That's
yeah.
true. But that kind of goes back to I guess all the reasons like why she did quit. Maybe she never really liked being an idol in the first place, or
Then why she joined?
I don't know. Or maybe
I don't
like
know,
only up
maybe
to a certain
her
point.
one
I don't know.
I don't know. Yeah, I guess.
Either way, I do feel like personally that the yakiniku thing had a lot to do with her changing her mind of like how idol life should be like, or
Mhm.
you know, like maybe it was fun before, but then the fans started kind of get crazy, and then now it's like not as fun anymore. So it's like not worth it anymore.
Yeah, maybe she just don't want to be with Kanana.
Or yeah, or it could be second gen really, or that annoying. That I mean, I could actually see that. That's pretty legit of a reason. They seem pretty annoying.
Please refer to Harmful Time.
Yeah. Any last thoughts about the whole college thing for Fukuda?
Good
Nope.
luck. Nope.
Yes, good luck, and please tell us what college you're going to.
Right, so we can stalk you.
Yes, and also which what you'll be studying, because
Yes.
that's something we always want to know.
So we can look in the proper faculty
Yes.
building.
Yes.
Right.
Right. So let's move on to the next topic. Probably the biggest topic we probably should have covered last week, but we did not, and I'm sure everyone has been talking about it for the past couple weeks. The Reina graduation.
Boo.
Yeah.
Yay.
Need
Eh.
to go die.
So, just to kind of recap, if you guys were following our Twitter account in real time back whenever this was announced,
2 weeks ago.
yeah, we were sharing news that Otas were reporting there was a big, heavy press presence at that particular con. I believe it was at Nakano Sun Plaza, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I think so, yeah.
And so we were saying, like, on our Twitter, they pretty much took up the whole back row, and it was different from the normal, what's it called? Filming day for the DVD of the concerts. So everyone was expecting something big to happen. Also on Twitter, we didn't share these, but there were a lot of pictures of the, what's it called? Reserved press section that had a
right.
bunch of reporters waiting before the concert started. There were a lot of pictures of people just hanging around, you know, on their cell phone and whatnot, which was interesting to see. We didn't share those because we didn't think anyone would care, but there was definitely a lot of press people present. So everyone was expecting something big to happen that concert, or that within the first 10 minutes of the concert.
Yeah.
And so they started off with the Reina Band announcement, which I guess was kind of a curveball that threw everyone off guard for the second announcement, which was kind of the big one.
Yeah.
Why don't we take it in order though? Reina Band. So they announced 3 members. I believe it was two two guitarists, no,
Yeah.
vocalists and two guitarists.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah. What do you guys think about that?
All I have to say is, how is that a band?
Right. That's...
You know how they're asking people to submit ideas for their band names?
Yeah.
Just call it No Drums, No Bass.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yep.
It's really... I don't know. They went through 2 rounds of inspections of it, and that's
Yep.
just how they came up with
And they can't find a drummer. Yeah, that's so awesome.
or basis.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure there's a drummer chick in Japan somewhere.
I'm sure there are tons of them,
yeah.
but
Well, I don't actually mind the 2 guitarists. I mean, sure, why not? Lead guitarist, rhythm guitarist. Makes a lot of sense. But
Yep.
the whole second vocal is kind of weird to me. I mean, why not Reina alone?
that
Would have probably been a lot better.
I agree. I don't really want to hear a second vocalist for Reina
Mhm.
Band,
Mhm.
but I believe that's something that they said from the very start, that they were looking for a second vocalist.
Yeah, which still doesn't
It
make
doesn't,
sense.
yeah. Unless unless what they mean by second vocalist is something like really poor in line distribution, in which case it's like almost you're barely not there.
Then why even bother?
I have no idea.
Mm.
Well, we obviously haven't heard her yet. So she might be a pretty amazing singer, obviously, but
She might be, but like, who of the Reina fans is gonna care?
yeah, true.
I mean, unless they're trying to target a more mainstream audience, in which case obviously we know that's not gonna happen.
Right. Right.
I know, so it makes absolutely no sense to start a Reina Band and have a second vocalist. That's, I don't know. I really don't know.
Well, they definitely need a drummer and a bass, though,
Yeah.
Yeah.
to make it all complete.
Right.
Might as well throw in someone for keyboard.
You can throw in Miyazaki.
That works.
That works.
I'd be so okay with that. Or you throw in Mono. She's
Well,
not.
or that,
She's free now.
True.
Yeah. So
I do like the guitars, though, looks-wise.
Which one? There's 2.
yeah, I don't.
Both of them.
One
I
of
like
them's really
both.
fat, so I'll pass on that one.
I think no, they don't look that fat.
When they stand next to Reina,
Check the picture right now.
Okay. Anyone looks fat.
yeah,
next to it.
that's true.
Except Ikbo and Kudu.
So,
Right.
Yeah. So I guess they're okay. Something that Tsunku said on his official announcement, I think it was copied on his blog as well as posted on the official Hello Project website, was he said that he's happy with the lineup as it is now, but he is open to adding members as he sees fit.
That's what he said for Smileage.
That's all right, and
It took him over a year to add second gen.
so we might see like a drummer like a year later.
Yeah.
No drums.
It's like Machan drummer a year later.
This is obviously gonna be a lot different than Smileage, because they're portraying this as a band instead of.
Right, I mean, how slow he works in
I suppose.
keeping his words. So
Yeah, I don't really know.
there's gonna be like 2-3 singles released with no drums, no bass.
Well, no, they're definitely gonna have drums and bass.
Or
but
they have like Makoto stand in drums or something.
And
Well, they
what's that
see
crazy guitarist
Bone.
name from Shangu? Haketa or something?
Yeah, he's pretty awesome, by the way. He's a good guitarist.
Yeah, they're just
But,
stand
the
in,
prob-
stand in.
They
Yeah?
probably use the Bono.
Dolce? Those girls?
Yeah, maybe.
I
For
don't think
concert, anyway.
that's a temp. I don't think that's a
Temp.
full time. It's a temp band, I think. So I think they
Freelance.
just- Yeah,
I don't
I think or what's that word? Session artist or something?
Right.
I
Yeah,
don't think they're
so-
locked in to Hello Project.
No.
Cause I mean, Junko's not there anymore, so
Not true.
No.
They got a new one for that.
Yeah,
Just
they're
unfortunate.
like on contract with a lot of other
yeah,
artists.
yeah. I guess they do with whoever pays them the most at the moment or something.
Or at the time they have scheduled.
Right,
Oh,
right.
yeah.
But they probably will do it like that on concerts anyway, because these two guitar chicks both like rock. At least that's what they said.
Right.
Mhm.
So I'm gonna
But
just
Maroon
guess.
Maroon 5. That's
Yeah.
questionable.
It's questionable, but oh well, shit happens. So I'm just guessing the whole style they're gonna do is kind of gonna be rocky. At least I'm hoping for that anyway.
Well, at least their
Yes.
artist image right now is pointing toward that direction,
Yeah, with the whole hand they're doing on
and the
poses
all
and
the
all.
black outfits and stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
But then
Maybe.
So-
this-
you definitely need a drum for that and a bass.
but they're doing all this, but then at the same time, so for the name, the official name, they're basically asking the fans to pick,
Mm-hmm.
and that's
Kind
gonna
of.
be like, what if they ends up with some like cutesy name because the fans all vote for that one or something?
Do we get to vote, or they?
They're just,
They're
we're
just-
just taking
they're just taking-
submissions and
Yeah, but they're not letting us vote or anything yet, or they didn't even
I
say
prob-
anything about that.
They're probably
Yeah.
just gonna pick the best one, best sounding one, or
Or they're
probably
just gonna take all the
yeah,
ideas and then throw it out.
Yeah, mix them up.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
The whole process seems really weird for setting up a new thing, but I guess that's how Sunku likes to do it.
Well, he does a lot of things he doesn't tell us.
Yeah, that's true. And who knows if they end up even using a name from the fan submissions.
Yeah, it's gonna be
Right.
called Reina Band.
Yeah, I just stuck with Reina Band.
Yeah,
Mm.
Like Sunku was not happy with any of the submissions, so it's just Reina Band.
Kakokari.
Well, I think that's what we're gonna call the band anyway. Right?
It's
Probably
depending on how easy the new name is to say. I mean, if it's
I
really
guess.
short,
Well, I guess that works.
yeah.
Okay, yeah, we'll have to see. Weird
I'm
names.
excited for it though.
It's very interesting, yeah. I think this will be the first. I mean, like, I don't really count Bono because they never really. There's...
Yeah, they're just a group. They're not a band. They're just
Yeah,
They're just some dance unit.
right.
yeah,
So this will be the first time they kind of expand in this direction.
yeah, definitely.
Um, yeah, one other interesting thing is, so Reina and Mono were both announced they'll be in M line as soon as they graduate.
Manoline, yeah.
Mono line, Reina line.
Manala, Lena La.
Reina.
So
Yeah.
they're definitely sticking with the company. It's I don't know.
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
It's weird, and it's and
The
then
decision just focus on the whole band, to be honest. Like, a 100% focus on that.
yeah, I'm not sure how this all works out. I wonder then if Reina will be showing up at like those OG performances.
No,
Yeah, I don't think so, to be honest.
don't do that.
Oh,
And then it makes me wonder why Aika is still in Hello Project.
Hmm.
She's
right.
not doing
Yeah.
anything.
Okay, yeah, that one's interesting.
Yeah, absolutely no idea.
I don't know.
Uh,
You need more forest time.
I guess.
Yeah.
Probably
Needs
just for some
to be
events or something, I don't know.
I guess she's gonna be the front runner of Satoyama movement.
Right.
But yeah, so let's move on to the actual graduation.
Mhm.
So right after she said on stage that the band will start their activities next spring, she immediately said she will be also graduating next spring at the end of the spring tour. You know,
Yeah, I wasn't surprised at that, to be honest.
really?
Well, when I heard the whole band thing, I
Oh,
was
okay.
pretty much 100% guaranteed that she was gonna grad.
Well, yeah,
That's
I
what
mean,
I
I think
thought anyway.
we all saw that because of the whole grad thing, but I didn't think it would be that soon. I thought it'd be like they start the band and then maybe like next
Yeah.
year or
Yeah.
next tour. You know,
Yeah. Not without seeing how the band performs
right?
or
Because
generate.
yeah, they would have
yeah.
to break in first to see how it goes.
Yeah. See how
Those-
the fans kind of accept or not accept.
It's such a big risk.
Because there's also the thing that we never heard them play too. So
Right.
there's also the
Yeah.
how we see them for the first time playing.
Not
They
even
don't
that,
even know. They
but-
don't even
Well-
know each other.
right?
That's
Um,
true.
But they had to perform in front of an idol audience, not a regular musician, like artist audience, you know? So there's different expectations. Like,
Right.
They're probably not used to... I don't know if the Otas will still do this, but they might cheer during her performances. Like, you know, name calls and all that.
That's gonna be
which would probably throw off the other
band.
3 girls. Yeah.
yeah.
No, I think everybody does that in Japan anyway for whatever music.
It depends. For rock performances, generally no. Like at the end of Nachi's career, when she started doing all these acoustic lives, the fans held back and they didn't cheer because they knew specifically.
They even sat down.
They even sat down. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, like, it depends on what image you're trying to play out. And if the Otas know, then they will kind of respect that. But right now, they don't know because they've never been to a performance. So you're kind of throwing everything out there for the first time, and then who knows
This
what's gonna
pretty
happen.
big risky move.
Yeah.
Unlike how compared to when Ishikara Rika graduated, she already had the built-in thing going already.
Right. Right.
So people are her fans already made the transition over.
Right.
And it was like, and you clearly see the company clearly saw that there was well, at least some kind of options for her to go on. This is for Reina here is uncharted territory, so they're really risking the fans to actually keep supporting her and keep going with it.
It's a big deal too because she has a very large fan base. So, are they gonna hope that they support Momusu and Reina at the same time, or what? I don't know.
Depends. Like for I know a lot of otas say that Morning Musume fans, a lot of them are supports the whole group, not just
Right.
individual girls.
Yeah, it's
maybe
changed a lot.
yeah. So it really depends if the main group of fans will stay on with Morning Musume, or the hardcore Reina fan guys will just move on completely, or they change to another favorite. It's really hard to say.
Yeah. But you know what? We have a lot of Reina fans here on this cast today.
Yeah.
Why don't we go talk a little bit about like ourselves? How is this going to affect you personally and like kind of your future as a fan? So are you gonna move full time to Reina Band, or are you gonna kind of do both?
I think 90% Reina and 10% cute.
Okay.
Mainly
What?
for IFA.
Okay.
Well, I mean, I still like Cute as a group.
Mhm.
Like, I enjoy their concerts. It's really fun. Other than that, the other members, I mean, I still like them, but I wouldn't really follow, like, HP as much.
Yeah.
Depending on how the Reina Band works, I mean, that's all it
right.
is,
Right.
But I will probably consider Reina Band over everything else.
Right. Turbos, what about yourself?
Well, yeah, same as Kyyuna there. It really depends, as nothing is certain right now how the band's actually gonna work. We don't even know if she's gonna be in well, we know Lena's gonna go into M line, but what about the band? That could be separate, or it could be
That
not.
would be really awkward.
Yeah, it could. And we don't know how big the band's gonna get, or are these members gonna be stable, or what kind of songs, kind of songs they're gonna sing, what kind of venues they're gonna perform at. We know nothing, so I guess I'll just have to wait and see.
The first song is gonna be really important.
That's right, yeah.
Sure. The thing
One thing I'm wondering,
Oh no, go ahead.
I don't know if I was here, but did you guys discuss if Reina Band, like for songs, what Reina Band would do?
No, not yet.
Not yet.
Like, because I was wondering if they kind of do the more general rock style, or kind of implement that, but more using those songs for anime.
You mean like
Like-
Scandal?
Yeah, like
Yeah, kind of like Scando, I guess.
Bono style.
I don't know. I think there's just a lot of ways, or I'm just thinking too much into it and how they are going to present themselves.
No, there's definitely a lot of ways to approach it. It's just that which is the one that is gonna keep the Reina fans. That's what they have to worry about.
Yeah.
for me, like the thing that worries me the most is kind of her Reina's new concert performance schedule, because as it is right now, we have all year long, you know, spring tours, and then we get the hellos in the summer and winter, so we can always
Yeah.
see her, right? If
Right.
she starts this new Reina Band thing, if it gets like Bono level activity where they do like a month or two in the spring every year,
Yeah.
that's it, and it's like Zep Nagoya, Zep Osaka, Zep Tokyo.
Oh yeah.
That to go from like #1 ace in Morning Musume to that's really she would probably quit really quickly, unless she really enjoys it genuinely, which who knows. But I mean, like we know she likes to sing and everything, but at the same time, going from that high level of success to like, I mean, okay, they're not big venues anymore, but they're definitely bigger than Zep venues. So,
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's gonna be a lot more concerts than Bono has, though.
Well, hopefully, yeah.
I hope so, but the thing is, like, you know, when you start out, the three new girls, they're not used to the idol level concert performing schedule, you know.
Oh yeah, that's right. They're just normal people
They're
to
just
start
normal
off.
people, right? And like, what normal rock bands don't tour that crazy, you know. They tour like once a year for like a couple months, and the idol schedule is like all year long, no breaks. So I don't know how that affects, you know, her fans or herself.
Well, maybe if they were told about, like, we don't know how, like, they even got in for the positions. Like, we don't know, like, those background details about how many shows.
Oh
They-
yeah.
they would-
Right. Except
you
for
know,
what
saying-
they told us.
Yeah, like, yeah, definitely. Like, you know, they probably already know how many shows they're planning. You know, it could be like a prerequisite when they were interviewing
right,
actors,
yeah, that's
like-
true.
saying, "Oh, well, we'll be doing two concerts a year. Will you be able to commit to that?"
Right, okay.
So I get. Then again, that's all under, you know, things we don't know yet. So.
Yeah, I'm sure. Well, considering it's already December and they're starting next spring, I'm sure they probably already know what the schedule is like. But it's like, I think the concern is it going to be enough to satisfy the fans, or are they going to be like bored? The thing is that when they get bored, they're going to be like, oh, I guess we'll just look at other idols to fill up the time,
Yeah, they move on.
and they move to like Momokuro or something.
Ugh.
Damn it.
I mean, that could happen. It's just.
Well, ideally, they would want the company would want the fans to at least funnel back in the Hello Project.
Yeah, right.
We'll just switch to Smileage then.
Yeah, switch. Everyone joins Yakiniku.
Right.
I don't know.
Ugh.
But then so another thing is, like, if they're gonna treat this like a real band, is like, how are they gonna work with the song output? Like, for bands, if they're gonna start writing pieces themselves and whatnot, then that is a lot slower of a release schedule than the idol schedule, which is like, what, 3 to 4 singles a year.
Yeah.
So most bands can't keep up with that pace. Most real bands can't keep up with that pace. So, I don't know.
Yeah, but these chicks are in a idol company, so I'm pretty sure they don't have that.
They should
Not for
know
now,
what they're
anyway.
getting themselves into. You mean?
No, they're probably gonna get their music written for them anyway.
So they
Okay.
just kind
Most
of
likely gonna be
Probably.
Shinku.
Wouldn't
Yeah,
it
they're
be
just
kind
gonna
of
have to learn it.
We don't know how what kind of background they have though. So
Yeah,
Well,
I
we don't
hope
know
they
the
kind of
music.
release information about that too, so more people could find more information regarding about what they did prior. or-
That information's kind of, it's not officially out or anything, but the fans have already stalked the 3 girls to death for their internet profiles and everything. So 2 of the girls are pretty heavy into, I guess, quote-unquote rock. There's no schooling history of the 2 of the girls, but we assume if they can play guitar, they're, I guess, somewhat passionate about it. And then the last girl is pretty heavy into Johnny's bands.
oh
Oh,
I don't know how
oh
I don't know how she got
oh
in.
no.
Oh, that's just like Eddie Pong.
It's kind of like Eddie Pong, pretty much. Except imagine Eddie Pong with lines.
And a guitar.
That's.
It'd be kind of fun to watch.
I'll pass on that.
Okay.
So, yeah. Anyways, going back to the graduation.
Right.
So it was really interesting. I think we saw a lot of press coverage from all the different news sources, video footage of the grad shortly after. I think Sayu and a few others may have blogged. I remember specifically Sayu though said that this was the most like not sad graduation announcement she's ever seen. And so
right.
if you've seen the footage yourself, it's just like, I'm graduating next spring now, bye, you know?
Pretty much, yeah.
Pretty much, right? And everyone's like, everyone's kind of like doing their routine, like, and then she'll not be sad about it, but she's like, you know, okay, let's move on to the next song now.
Yeah.
Right. And then in her blog, you know, Reina blogs, like, I'm sure you guys have noticed, but I just announced my graduation, blah, blah, blah. And then all her comments are like, no, I'm so sad, blah, 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 right?
Mm-hmm.
And then the next post, she writes, what's wrong with you guys? I'm not dying or anything. What? I'm just graduating. I'll still be alive, you know? And then, so it's like, this is a really new way to approach a graduation where it's just like moving on kind of thing. Which is something you kind of saw with like Gaki and Aichan, well, not Aichan, but Gaki's grad, where it's more like a, you know, it's just time. Rather than it's like, I don't
Yeah,
wanna
but
go.
then the thing is with Lena, she's so straightforward in everything she says, and she rather not act or fake, and it's like, oh, I'm so sad to graduate. It's like,
Right.
it's like I've been planning this for
Reina's
years.
personality.
Yeah.
Which is
So I guess,
interesting, so, yeah,
Well, the fans expect it from her,
right.
so it's just no surprise there.
It's kind of, I don't know, if this sets off a new trend, I mean, I hope people don't fake it to try to act upbeat if they ever have to grad again, but
I don't think they will.
yeah. But I have to say, it's like a very interesting experience, because it's so different from all the other graduations.
Yeah, that's just compared to, say, when Aizan or Gaksan announced their graduations, they like had the whole stand there, be silent thing, and then announce it,
Right.
and then everybody just drops to the ground, pretty
Right.
much. This one was like, hey, this one's like, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, okay, maybe no yays, but
Like, okay, next.
see ya.
10 seconds, done. Walk off
Yeah.
stage.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy, I don't know. Oh, there's one other thing I was going to bring up.
Well, I just figured something awesome. I think I know what Reina's graduation song is gonna be.
What's that?
It's gonna be their first band song. And
What?
it's gonna be the first time we see their band play live. Nancy Gratz.
Oh, that sounds.
That would
Feasible.
be interesting.
I don't know though. I'm hoping they already have started their activities before her grad.
Oh, I'm pretty sure they're practicing right now.
Yeah, but for them to wait 5 months until they actually start do a first performance, that's really slow in progress. I'm hoping by at least March they'll have something to show us.
Well, they might. In March, they could announce dates for their like first live or something.
To be honest, I don't think they're gonna have a live anytime soon. They're probably gonna work on an album first or something.
Yeah, they're gonna
Or they at least have a couple of songs
Those
to play on a
songs, yeah.
live.
Yeah,
Else
Oh,
it would be
that's
kind of
true.
pointless. Or they might remake all of the Morning Musume songs into a rock
Wow.
version.
wow,
Something like that.
no,
Lena solo only.
oh please.
But that's a good thing you bring up. Like, whenever someone makes a new debut, right? They're
Mhm.
usually and they get thrown into concert tours right away. Their first couple of tours are always redoing old HP songs because they don't have any of their own songs yet.
Right.
So for Reina, is it going to be like remixes in the rock style of HP
Possible.
songs?
It's very
Well,
possible.
Well, are they gonna give the Reina Band a tour right off the start.
If they don't, like, how are they gonna catch the Reina fans who are just gonna be sitting around, like, not doing anything then?
Mini events,
Handshake over and over.
mall events.
Mall events. Playing 2 songs at a time. The same
Yes.
songs.
That's what those groups that starts out always do.
Well, at least I could bring my guitar next time I go to Handshake event or
Yeah.
signature event. Sign it,
Sign my
please.
guitar.
Hey, that's on my guitar. I know you don't play it, but still.
I mean, it seems like if they do the standard thing though, then Reina is really taking a step backward and basically has to work from this band like from the ground up in terms of building reputation and all that. If she's gonna start doing like mall events, she's gonna like have to do like the 10,000 smile campaign. Like,
Oh my god.
Smileage. Take a picture with our band members so we can make a debut.
Oh my god. Please don't
I
do
don't think
that.
it's gonna be that bad.
Yeah, probably not. But who knows?
I've got quite a lot of faith in this actually. Pretty sure they're gonna rock that shit so hard.
I don't know. You know, with all these groups or side projects that Upfront has made for all the graduated Morning Musume members, none of them ever took off for that. Well, I mean, like, can you even name any besides Kyyuna?
And even
No.
Buden didn't really
See, so.
do very well.
But this is
Yeah.
something special. Once again, this is just something special.
Well, I mean, every
Something
time
they've
they
never
make
done.
something, they call it special. They call it something special.
Oh, but they're still idol groups, subunits.
Okay,
Not
true.
supposed
I
to be an idol
guess.
group.
I
With
guess.
their own words anyway. So
But I feel like the fact that this is not idol makes it even harder because the mainstream's not going to care about this.
I think you might actually be what's the word? Wrong about that. A lot of people like rock.
Right.
Probably a lot more rock than actual idol music.
But the rock people, in general, have kind of a prejudice towards anything coming from the idol industry, so that they'll know.
if they're good, and the people gonna listen. Especially since they're chicks.
Maybe. I have a feeling they're just gonna paint it as, oh yeah, she's just some idol group anyways.
This time around, though, it's gonna all matter on the music, not the person standing there.
Yeah, but then the way
Right.
they're selling it right now, they're so focused on it. It's gonna be Lena's band,
Right.
and Lena is from Morning Musume, and all that. They're still trying to sell it off as that.
Yeah, we'll just have to see how if they change their image at all. Right now, it's very still idol centric.
Yeah, because it's built around Reina, obviously, at the moment.
Right. Maybe
They
Lena
gotta
should take
get
up
away from that.
bass or something.
She can
A
play the
bass is
recorder.
Bass
Thermonica.
record, so shouldn't be a problem.
I don't know.
Everybody can play the bass.
Just don't make her take up drums.
Machan can teach her drums.
Yes.
Mono's gonna be in the new member of the band. She's gonna be playing the piano.
That would be.
Nah, I don't think they're got it.
We're good. We don't need a piano. Yeah.
So, and moving on from this though, like we see, again, another graduation that is not the leader graduating, and again, it's another. I wouldn't say kohai, but another one that's again not at the very top. So, Sayu is still the leader for who knows how long, but after that, the next member drops down to Fukuchan already.
Woo!
And
Oops.
can you? I mean, I can't really see Sayu being leader for
Ever.
like at least she's got like less than a year left, I would imagine.
That sounds
Probably.
about right. Because I mean, she's like the only member over 20.
Yes.
Right, yeah. Yukibo is what, 19?
No. 18.
18.
Oh man.
Yeah, so I don't know how that. Do you guys think Fukuchan's ready to step up to that position?
No.
She's
Nobody.
No.
trying. she's trying.
She is trying.
Not for another like year and a half, but I think that should be roughly when Sayu graduates. But
You think Sayu's gonna stick around for a year and a half?
a year at most,
Yeah, probably.
and then
That's what I was hoping for Reina, but based on this, I feel
Yeah,
like
we're so
Sayu's,
yeah, I know.
Sayu's gone like next fall. I think. I don't know.
Sayu is. It's not announced yet, but she's gonna graduate this concert as well.
That's why they.
You know
call
what? It sounds like a
Michishige 11,
Suku.
so- Yeah.
What was
It
that?
sounds like something Suku would do.
Yeah, name next to her Michishige 11, and she's not even part of it.
Oh my god.
Oh man, that I don't know.
No.
Nope.
Yeah. Well.
Well, one thing is for sure, Morning Musume is screwed without Reina, in my opinion.
They're losing a
what-
lot of talent.
Well, the consensus out there right now is that they see Sayashi carrying the whole weight. What? The whole weight, yeah.
Okay.
And then Daishi as like the support, and then Oda as the new miracle ace.
Right.
But
Remember
well, maybe
how
that's
well
what the
last
company
time
was.
the Miracle Ace worked out for this group.
You mean Gojin? Gojin was awesome.
Right. Are we not
Right.
talking about that generation?
Oh no! What?
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know. It'll be kind of crazy to see. Any closing comments on any part of Reina grad? Oh wait, let's get to kind of events. So I mean, what do you think they'll do to try to milk the Reina fans before they leave in terms of fan club events?
Bus tours, a lot of handshake events, another PB probably,
Oh yeah.
dinner events.
Graduation PB.
Oh
they
yeah,
have-
grad PB.
They didn't announce. They don't have
They don't have a
a
Christmas event.
the Christmas dinner show this year.
Yeah, I guess Shinagawa Prince is booked by someone else. Aika.
I got.
Satoyama Christmas event.
Oh my god.
Make your own dinner.
Make your own dinner.
Oh man,
All veggies,
All veggies, yeah.
no meat.
the
um,
horrors.
So yeah, you thinking bus tour? Do you think there's a? Do you think they're gonna squeeze in another Hawaii there next year?
No, probably not. If,
I don't think they can. That's way too short.
Well, even if they can, it would have been announced by now.
Yeah,
That's true.
maybe at the end of the year, like maybe at the end of December at most. But I can't see a bus tour or a Hawaii tour.
No, probably not.
I know they will have a 6th gen bus tour and a Reina bus tour.
So you
Because-
think
Two?
there's
You
two
think
bus
two?
Well,
tours?
because I think, yeah, just because it's Sayu and Lena.
But I don't see them having time for two.
Yeah, I don't know. But it is trying to milk fans out. But
Well, the whole January they have to do Hello WinterCon,
Right.
and then February they have to probably get ready for their 53rd. Was it 52nd? 52nd.
Yeah.
52nd single, and then March the spring tours already started.
It's gonna be
Alright.
pretty rough. And then
I
who
guess
knows
what-
if they have to continue that worldwide handshake thing.
I think from what what the girls and Sukas hinted, it's pretty much done for Morning Musume. Even if they continue the world handshake thing, it's probably gonna be like other groups.
Oh, well, that sucks.
Sucks for every other country that's not included
Yeah.
already. That's not considered by UFA as part of the world.
yep.
The
Well-
world consists of 4 countries.
Merchandise-wise,
Right.
I believe
Yeah.
that they're probably gonna promote the band a lot more than Reina herself for her graduation, even for her graduation.
You think?
They have to.
That's like you're asking Reina fans to buy goods of those other 3 girls.
Yes,
And that's like a big no-no already in my head.
Yeah, I'm not.
it's in your head.
I wouldn't want to spend that extra money just to get a picture of Reina with other people.
Sure
I'd
you
rather
are.
just, meh.
Yeah, the thing is, it's different than right now that she's in Morning Musume. We're already used to all the other girls, even if we're mainly focused on Lena, but then with the band, these 3 new girls, like they came out of nowhere. You can't really expect the fans to pay for anything that they do, unless we get more time and more exposure to these people to at least get to know them.
That's why you need to promote them.
Yeah, but you can't do a straight up goods promotion only, because that's like why would you buy a 2-shot or an L picture of the girls where you don't even know the only thing you've heard of them is like those 10 seconds on stage where they introduce their name.
Yeah.
And you're
I
not
still
telling
don't
me that
even know
there's...
their name.
What?
What?
I still don't remember their names.
It's not important.
Yeah.
I do.
Bex, what were you gonna say?
You're not telling me that they already have fans? I'm pretty sure they do. Quite a few. Because
Well,
that's how Japan works.
They have fans online, but how many of those people are willing to spend money? I mean, that's like saying like HO, there's a lot of HP fans, but how many of those people spend money?
Or like the people that self-proclaims that's the biggest fan ever.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean anything in reality.
I mean, like they have their own fan thread on Nichan already, but
See?
at the same
but
time, Aika has a
good
fan
enough.
thread on Nichan, and everyone hates her in real life. So.
Yeah. And how hard is it to type up a few words and press enter?
Yeah. It's not as
And-
big of a.
yeah.
I mean, like buying LPix is not that big of a commitment either, but
Mhm.
there's a big gap from typing stuff online and spending money out of your wallet.
Yeah. So.
It's if it happens, it'll be interesting, but it's a really big border they have to cross.
I'm just very dissatisfied how slow they're taking this.
I wish they'd like give us just like a preview or something of how it's gonna go out. So, because I'm sure all the Reina fans are worried. Like, they're pretty much in the dark about all this.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure they're behind schedule as well, since they had to do a second edition for
Right,
more
the second
members.
edition, yeah. So
Yeah.
I don't
So
know,
whatever they have in the works is already behind.
right.
Enjoy.
Well, I suppose it's a lot easier for me since I'm not that big of a Reina fan.
Mm-hmm.
I like her a lot, but you know,
Right.
I like
Maybe-
chicks with guitars a lot as well.
So that may be something that's appealing to non-Lena fans.
Maybe.
Yeah, perhaps. And I'm a rocker myself, so
But then again, I don't see non-Reina fans spending money on Reina all of a sudden.
Unless they're... Yeah, so...
Like if their
Interesting.
member is still an active idol.
Right.
I don't
Oh,
see
right,
that.
yeah.
I don't see that happening. Like if
Yeah.
you're like an OG fan, then maybe.
Well, for Bono, I know that a lot of otas, even if they're not fans of Momo, Mia, or Ivy, some of them got attracted into this whole thing with Bono. A lot of them still following Bono, so maybe the company is hoping something similar to happen here.
That's possible. But Bono is so easy to follow because they have so little activity.
I guess so. It's more. So I noticed a lot of otas. They have their main favorite,
Right.
and then they're like on the side. You know how like there's a saying how girls have 2 stomachs,
right.
one for meals and one for dessert.
Right.
Bono's like their dessert.
Right.
So
Right.
they're still prioritized on their favorites, but when there's nothing, which is you have a cleverly scheduled a lot of the Bono's concert tours and events in between when Cute and Berries have nothing.
Right.
So they'll make sure that those otas who take Bonos on the side will go to those events and will spend the money. So, but then I don't know if they're trying to do that. The same thing here with Morning Musume and Lena's band. That'd be interesting to see.
But again, with the Bono comparisons, that's kind of not what I want to be hearing for Reina Band, because that's like a very low level of.
I guess, yeah.
That's like 2 months out of the year. Then
Right.
That's really sad. I mean, I
Well-
want to see more Reina than that.
if Japanese people go by music as well, not just by the girls, then maybe the Bono fans, if they like the music a lot of Bono, they might actually just check out this as well. So you get like the whole Reina fans because of Reina, obviously, and then the Bono fans because of the music, maybe. I'm not sure how high they
Well,
are on music though.
I think
But
no, I don't think it's by the music. Well, maybe it is partially, but in terms of like the reason why they support Bono, it's like I think it's something they do in between their normal schedule, and it just happens to fit in their schedule because UFA schedules it like that.
Yeah.
If there was an event where it's like you could either go to a Bono event or a Cute Con, like I don't know how that would work out, but it's like hypothetically, then people would start to ignore Bono, you know.
right.
It's just how priorities work, and they just happen to be like Bono happens to be in the kind of the downtime between the Berry Q stuff, so they don't have to choose. But if you would have to choose, like for Reina Band, like if I was a Cute Ota and there was like Cute Spring Tour Con versus a Reina Band Con at the same day, I would not go to a Reina Band Con because it conflicts with my primary support.
Such a
Yeah.
shame.
It is.
But that's how it goes. And there's too many people to support everyone at the same time.
That's why they have winter and summer cons. But then
But then
Reina
everyone's
Band's not
part of
going to
it.
be in there, so
Yeah.
so you're out of luck either way.
The band opening act.
Opening it. It's like Kika and Reina.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, that's really sad.
They would.
Props to the
They
Kika
probably would do that.
They might do it just to, try to promote them, but if they only
Once
did that, I would feel bad. Yeah.
Watch Reina lands like a universal contract.
Oh my god.
And they're gonna
Well,
do
at least
Reina's
that's a
story.
legitimate record company.
Do you guys think? Okay, so for how Gaki grad and Aichan grad, they had 1 million like those morning days with each of the girls solo. Do you think Reina's gonna do that with the other girls?
Sure, why not? We'll have Lena and Eddie Pong Coca one.
Then Reina and Sayu at like some weird Inaka place.
Yep.
Reina and Kudu at Tokyo.
Lena and Bata Hokkaido.
Hokkaido. That's it.
Yep.
That'd be interesting. That's a lot more DVDs to buy.
No. Stupid project.
Yeah. And the thing that I hope that's not gonna come out is, so for Gaki grad, she had her, what's that called? That red sweater parka that she designed herself.
Oh man, yeah.
Except for Reina, right? She's already done the full jersey once, so if she does another full jersey, that's like 30,000 yen. That's that's
Who even bought that one?
Wait,
few
there was
people.
30,000.
Yeah, for the full thing.
It's a really ugly jersey that's like pink with like leopard paws on it or something.
What?
If you go on her blog right now, it's the second post. She's
Second
wearing
post? Okay.
it, where she stands in front of 7-Eleven.
Yeah, except this is for guys. And
Yeah. If you,
Alright,
what's the
but
same
normally-
design?
It's same.
It's just in guys.
Yeah, just guy
male
size.
size.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you can buy that. You
Second
dress the
post?
same.
Okay.
Yeah, so you can dress the same as Lena
Yeah.
when you go to
Yeah.
7-Eleven to buy your Red Bulls.
It'll be like 24 karat sponsored.
Oh my god.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
can you imagine guys wearing that? I can tell you for sure that guys did buy that though, and they have worn it in front of Reina.
And Lena probably thinks they're gay
Yeah. So
and stupid.
and stupid. So I can't
Yeah.
believe you bought that. I wouldn't even buy it.
Yeah.
The reason I have it is because they gave it to me for free.
Yeah, oh man.
I don't know.
So 5 more months.
5 more months.
6
Can't wait
and a half.
for that
Yeah.
trip, man.
Yeah, hopefully we'll all be able to attend, and we'll give you some live reporting as the thing goes on. We'll
Yep.
be like the Otas who live tweet during everything
Yep.
at the concerts.
We'll do it in English just for you.
Yeah, we'll do it in English though. Some of it in English.
Some English.
Yeah. But until then, stay tuned and follow along with our podcast. We'll just keep you up if there's any new updates. Any of you guys want to have a closing statement about Rainier Grad? next spring.
I can't wait for the band.
I can't wait to be depressed when Reina Band comes.
Oh,
You guys have no fate. Unbelievable.
no, because
No,
we
it's
know
just
the track
I'm just
records.
yeah, but I'm just
we
sad
don't-
in general.
yeah. Well, I guess.
Just because
I
it's
mean,
Reina
I-
Band.
Yeah, we know upfront track records, and not just that, the graduated Morning Musume members track record. So we know this not looking in favor of success.
There's always a chance, but probably
Yes.
against them right now. So
Highly against them.
we'll see how that works out.
Yep.
But on that note, let's close out the show. So Invis isn't here this week. I'll be taking over the duties for the ending. So as usual, if you're listening to our show, you can check us out on iTunes. What our account is, I have no idea, but there's a link on our website. You can check us out on our site, takamario.net. We have a forum. Feel free to participate in any of our discussions, forum.takamario.net. Some interesting things going on this week about a lot of scandals and whatnot, not related to HP, but they do tie in a little bit in terms of comparisons that they draw. Check us out on Twitter for live updates at Konya TKMR. We usually have a lot of news. We'll try to keep up if there are any more, because concert tours are still going. If there are any big news about people expecting another announcement coming out of concert tour, be sure to follow us on Twitter for live updates. Check us out on our YouTube channel where you can find this VOD as well as random other things that we do. I believe the account is also Konya TKMR.
Yep.
Yes, good. Anything else I'm missing? I believe that's it. If you're watching this, you're probably on our Justin TV channel, so you already know where that is. If not, we are also on Justin TV at Konya TKMR.
We have Radio Fridays.
Oh, yes, we do. It's a short one this week, but very interesting one, especially if you're a Momo fan and you like talking about video games and pretending that idols play video games. It's a good read. Check that out. I think we have a couple other things in the works that may be coming out in the next week or so. So stay tuned for that. And I believe that's it. So hope you guys have enjoyed listening to this episode 47 of Konya wa Takamaru. This week was brought to you by Turbos86, Bex, Kyyuna, and Fuku-chan's Crab number 19. Say something, Crab. Or not. And with that, we'll call it a show. Thanks for listening.
What? Oh, this.